Morning, everybody. Colton here. It is race day. It's race day for me. I have an ultra marathon to run today. And the race itself, it's a loop course. It's a 1 mile loop. And I am attempting to run it for 24 hours. So the goal is to run that 1 mile loop as many times as I can in 24 hours. And my goal is to hit 100 miles. Now, it's a big milestone, would be a big milestone to hit 100 miles in 24 hours. But frankly, the closer I've gotten to this race, the more excited I've gotten just to be tested, after all the training that I've done, just to be tested. Feels like game day back in my college football days. Sitting in the locker room pregame, you're just trying to get your mind right, trying not to get too psyched up. But you get those pregame jitters that don't ever go away until that ball is kicked off. So I kind of feel that today. Just feel trying to stay loose. It's exciting. But it has been an awesome training journey for me, just because I felt like I have learned so much about God, and my relationship with God has grown so much in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles that I've spent running so far this year. Just communing with Him and the Lord and prayer and with friends and my wife, just being able to hit miles with them and just fellowship. That's why running is so cool. So anyway, when race day comes around, I have one particular verse in the Bible that has become my race anthem. And this is because in, what year was that now? 2022. Actually, might have been 23. Yeah. I ran a 100-mile race. And during that race, about 2 a.m., 3 a.m., it's hard for me to remember because I was so out of it. But during the night in that race, I was a little over halfway through, probably 50, 60 miles into that 100-mile race. And I was hurting. I was hurting bad. I was kind of walking while sleeping. I think I was sleepwalking, which I didn't know you could do until then. You could actually sleepwalk and race while you're sleeping. So I was doing that, and my wife Sarah was pacing me during the night. So she took on that burden of being with me throughout the night, and I was slowing down big time. But I was still moving, and she decided to encourage me by opening up Scripture. And one of the verses that we had discussed kind of beforehand, and that had been kind of the verses I'd been reading leading into that, and we've been talking about, they were just very encouraging from an endurance perspective, from a race perspective. One of them was Isaiah 40:31. And she pulled out this Bible verse, and in the middle of the night, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the race, she just started reading Isaiah 40:31 to me. And that gave me, it was a memorable moment. It gave me a boost, it took my mind out of the pain that I was in, and put it into something that just felt bigger than me. It was just bigger than me. Like God had me in His hands. And so let me read the verse and you'll get a sense for what I mean. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Excellent words for a race, but also excellent words for just the race of life, the journey of life. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. He will give you a renewal of your strength, because through this life, that insinuates that we're gonna be weak. We're gonna have moments where we're just down. Whatever life throws at you, you're gonna be down. But if you have your hope in the Lord, your strength will be renewed. Soar on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not be faint. So it's just kind of that thought of just one foot in front of the other. God has got you. That's what I like to think about when I'm racing, especially in those really tough moments, in those moments where I'm just in that pain cave and things just feel so dark and frankly terrible. that's the moments where you like find out what you're made of, obviously, and that's why I like to do these things. But it's just become way more than just that. Like, what can I do and learn about myself? It's what can God teach me about Himself? What can I learn about God while I'm running? And that has just been an awesome question to explore over the last few months. And today is the culmination of all that when I get to line up on that starting line, and it's just me and God in the trail. It used to be just me in the trail. It used to be just me versus me. I got to do this. It's all about me. It's all about what can I do? What ceiling can I break through? And what new goal can I set for myself? Now it's become something beyond that. It's still that because I'm a competitor. I'm a competitive guy, and I want to see how far I can push this physical body and my mentality. What can I learn about myself in that way? What new ground can I break? But now I feel like I'm lining up with this sense of renewed strength, like this sense that God is with me. That doesn't mean I'm going to succeed either. And I'm totally okay with that too. So there's this kind of paradox of like my own competitive nature and God's sovereignty and Him just, hey, you might not hit the goal you want. But guess what? That doesn't mean it was all a wash. That doesn't mean you didn't learn anything. That doesn't mean I'm teaching you through that. He's going to teach me whatever He's going to teach me through this race today and for the next 24 hours when it starts. Regardless if I hit 50 miles, 80 miles, 100 miles, doesn't matter. 10 miles. What if I get injured? You know? So that's just, I'm open to that more than I ever have been. And that has completely changed the way that I view ultra running now. And it just feels a lot more healthy, a lot less stress on race day so far. So anyway, I still feel those pregame jitters, but I feel like I'm lining up with some extra strength this time around. So no matter what happens, God gets the glory in success or failure. I'm gonna learn something. That's what I'm excited about, and I hope I can get 100 miles in 24 hours. So we'll see. But Isaiah 40:31, check it out. It's an excellent verse. It's an excellent verse for the journey of life. So if you're enjoying these videos, give me a like or a comment. I appreciate the comments. I like reading them. I love how God is using these videos. I don't know who all they're reaching, a few hundred people here and there, but that doesn't matter. God will put it in front of the person He needs to, and that's why I'm doing this. So subscribe to the channel if you like as well, just to get more of this kind of content. I'm going to keep putting it out as long as God gets the glory. So, all right, see y'all.